I just sip my drink and pose for the photos. Die for my friends, mix liquor with the soda. Low key mobbing, heart grown colder. Live for the moment, die when I'm older.
I'll be forgetting I gotta add the bottle. Babushka.
This nigga.
The whole bottle, nigga.
The whole bottle.
Okay,
He
all right.
chose violence today.
Yeah, clearly,
It's gonna be a great day.
Okay.
Hey,
all right,
hey,
good.
hey! Don't judge him.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that technicolor in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Weekend Herb.
And it's the Mr. Black Don't Crack himself, Mr. Petty here.
It's Lavender Brown. How is everybody doing today?
Wow.
It's from
Change her name.
Matilda.
Change her name.
But from Matilda.
Oh,
Lavender
I know.
Brown.
I know. That's what I say. Change her name.
And I'm the stepdad here to scare the shit out of everybody.
Wow. Wow. Yes. Thank you guys for joining us here on Blerds Whiskey Live. We got a great show as always lined up for you. We have a very special guest. Drizzy Dre Popcorn from Trap Nerds Podcast is live on the record, not in the comments this week. Thank you for joining us here, homie, with your big ass bottle of 1800. How you feeling, dude?
I feel like I'm just like the random hood cousin that just come over like, hey y'all, can I borrow your couch? Nah, I'm kicking it. Another day, starting the morning off drunk. Right? Nice couch, niggas. I ain't finna fuck it up. I just need to sleep on it for a night.
Bet. All right, so let's start off as we always do. You know what the deal is. What you guys drinking this week? This week I tried. I took me I made a vodka Red Bull with a splash of lime. It's the dragon fruit Red Bull and some I forgot what type of vodka, the Costco vodka. And that's what I did. So vodka, lime, and Red Bull.
So I'm feeling like money this week. And so I went and made a millionaire. Went ahead and had this as bourbon, triple sec, lemon juice, grenadine, and egg whites. And it tastes all right.
Bruh.
No, it don't.
Bruh.
No, your face. No, don't play poker.
Yeah, every time you sip it, your face do a different face. So, like...
So we do.
You can't lie.
You trying to keep it? Just keep that straight face. Just try.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it the whole time.
Hold on. I'm about to say something real quick. That's gonna be funny for everybody here, but the audience is gonna be like, "What?" This is what happens when you grow up in a healthy household. You can't hide things with your face. Just saying. If you would have went through the trauma,
the lack of trauma is showing.
First of all,
he never got a poker face. He never got a poker face.
You don't know what it's like to mask your feelings.
You didn't on the job training where it was like fix your face before you walk in this house. Nobody ever had to tell you that, so you don't know.
I was just a good fucking kid, okay? Fuck all of y'all, okay?
You want a hug, bro?
I'm having
He gonna accept it because he grew up getting hugs. We didn't, okay? We didn't.
See, I had to speak his language. Like, you know, he's used to getting hugs and shit. I quit.
What else y'all
All right,
drinking?
so I had a vodka and tonic water and a little bit of lime juice. Rita, what you drinking?
Oh, it's my turn. I'm drinking, which explains why I just say what I say to Herb. I'm drinking Crown Royal straight, no assistance, just ice. I still meant it though.
12:04. All right, so I predict by 12:28. Give me 12:28.
I'm good.
I am drinking Old Smoky Banana Pudding Moonshine and Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream.
So it's strawberry banana pudding.
Yes.
Sure.
And if you know me, you know how much I love banana pudding.
I'm just saying, like, y'all gonna give us a Thirsty Thursdays with that? I'm just saying.
Don't worry.
It's coming.
Because I want to try it. I just want to try it.
Good recipes are coming.
All right.
Meanwhile, Drizzy Dre is in the corner.
Hmm?
Hey, we know his we know his he's imbibing today. All right, you drink. You just drinking? You drink your 1800 straight?
No, we on camera, right?
Out the bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
No,
all
no
right.
chasers.
I'm
That's
I'm
what I'm
on
talking about.
gold today. Y'all know I love tequila.
Can't hate.
But
Can't hate.
I'm really doing light work because I got to go back to Louisiana today. So it's like
True.
after I finish that drive, that's when I can drink in hell for the rest of the night type shit. Me and my little sister gonna meet up like on Predator when Arnold Schwarzenegger and Cuz like, what's up?
You son of a.
We back, baby.
Son of a bitch. the most over the top handshake ever.
Make sure you get good vantage on that.
Right.
My mama just stared at us like, ah, shit.
Like, he said, I'm fresh from Rocky 2 with this arm.
Actually was.
Oh, yeah.
Again, thank you guys for checking out the comments over on YouTube. We've got Ebony Wiggins. Happy Easter, everybody out there, you heathens, because you should be in church, as I can talk. Jamaica F says.
That's
Jamaica
why
F says not.
They had a sunrise Sunday this morning. Mind your business, judge your mama. I don't have nothing to do with y'all. What y'all didn't do.
Jamaica F says not a healthy household, LL. And Genocide Circus says actually a few years serving food will give you the same ability to keep a straight face. And Kareem El Amin, Cuzzo, happy Easter. I don't know who Kareem. I don't know who's somebody's cousin. I don't know. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, you know what? Because we all family. Happy Easter, Cuzzo.
We all black, so
And Z's Nuts over on Twitch says Big Shreveport shit. All right. Weekend Herb. Hit us with them there.
All righty. So we gotta start off with the homie Cam. He has a birthday coming up this Tuesday. I'm not gonna put his age out there, but the homie's getting older, and we want to say happy birthday to our resident mixologist and our editor as well. So yeah. One of
Grandmaster himself.
Let's keep it moving.
All right, moving on. So Across the Spider-Verse had dropped their trailer the other day, and it gave us a full synopsis on what's going to be happening in the movie. What did you guys think about the trailer?
My name is Miles Morales.
Sorry.
I'm glad that they're finally getting a part 2. The first Into the Spider-Verse was a game changer for all kinds of like cell shading and mixed media, to the point where they're almost embracing the uncanny valley and leaning more into like the stylistic version, which you see evidence in some of the newer animated stuff, such as Ninja Turtles the movie, a couple of Disney flicks here and there. But yeah, it's nice to see that the game changer is back, and they're going to see how far they're going to progress this game, the new game. So let's go with it.
Okay. I'm just happy it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm just happy it's happening. And yeah, I'm excited for it. Yeah, I'll be honest. I kind of expected them to, and it's me, of course, being Mr. Continuity. I kind of wanted them to do a real Spider-Verse storyline from the comics, but that's a lot to do.
Material.
I understand. I understand. Shut the fuck up, Kim. I understand you can't do that with this because it's more about Miles than anything else. The Spider-Verse stories in the comics are more about 616 Peter Parker and the shit that he goes through. I was kind of hoping they was going to bring the Morlun in so we can get some shine on the screen. If you know who he is, if you don't, he's an energy vampire that feeds on totems like spiders or even panthers. He fought Black Panther at one point. But I was kind of hoping for that. We're not
Does he have the word plasma in his hands? With
no.
So Morlun, they can't bring Morlun in because Morlun's first appearance, he eats Peter Parker's eye. They can't bring Morlun in. Looking at the trailer,
his eye, he yanks his eye out.
Oh,
yeah, literally. It's like he broke out when he said it.
Right.
Like your internet censored you.
Well,
that's hilarious. So I will say this.
Oh, by the way, what just happened to Rick is what would happen if the TikTok ban goes through. By the way, but continue.
So looking at the trailer, two things that I took away from it is I like the presentation of the Spot. He looks like just a dumbass who's like has these really incredible powers and has no idea how to control them. And then also a theme that everybody, once you get more familiar with the character, you're going to realize of Spider-Man 2099 or Miguel O'Hara. Miguel O'Hara is a dick, and he's always going to be a dick. And it's very prevalent in the trailer, and you're going to see, you're going to think so much so in the movie. Like he's just an asshole all the way through.
I think the funniest part for me is the fact that he's his part Hispanic and got to be in Spanish, and his mom is getting ready to just.
Hey, I would have failed too. It's just saying.
It must say, her. What'd you get in English?
I got a English. Thank you very much. Thank you fucking much.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just saying, Mr. Healthy.
All this shit that I do is because I just want to do what the fuck I want to do. So fuck you. Okay.
Hey, yo.
You do this on purpose.
Hey, it was an A.
Technically a D is a passing grade, technically.
That's how niggas talk when they had supportive families.
Exactly. Yeah.
Out here getting A's in English.
It's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be a great show.
They built the shit out that confidence. No.
But moving on.
Heard my nigga.
Your mind too. You could be anybody you want to be. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Those all the affirmations your ass got.
I told my great granddaddy I want to be a veterinarian. That nigga laughed at me, cuz.
Hey,
he's like, you ain't been to war.
But
that nigga stared at me like, Dre, you artistic, my nigga. Like, who told you this?
Moving from one Hispanic superhero to another superhero, the Blue Beetle trailer dropped the other day, and the release date for it is August 18th. So what did you guys think of that trailer?
You know I'm not gonna watch.
Oh, Mr. Source Material, how you feeling about the first?
Yeah.
There's no fucking Ted Cord as far as we can. There's no Ted Cord as far as we can see.
I've been waiting for this moment. Who the fuck
I know you have.
Ted Cord? Give me a Ted Cord.
People who give a fuck about lineage, motherfucker. Like damn. And arguably one of the best stories out of DC over the last. Arguably one of.
Where you gonna find your hardcore Ted Cord fans out there?
Arguably one of the best stories of the last 5 years from DC.
Ding 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 ding.
Cam, I got it. Name one time he got his shine on.
When Maximilian blew his head off, yes, it was his shine, but he caused the whole new 15.
So you mean to tell me that his shining achievement is getting shot in the head?
It's because of what it alludes to. It alludes to a bigger story.
Did you see that?
You mean to tell me that his coup de grace,
arguably one of the best stories out of DC Comics over the last 10 years was spawned because of Ted Cord. Ted Cord did more detective work than Batman, Green Arrow, Mr. Terrific. He did the damn thing and figured out what the hell was going to happen with the New 52. So
he's also a technical genius. And what did he do? Not have a bulletproof helmet?
His shining moment is when he got his wig cat black blue.
Are you going to repeat exactly what was just said 5 seconds earlier? Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about.
He got his wig cap black Blue Beetle.
All I'm saying is, Trey, majority of the Blue Beetle fandom that's been happening.
There's no fandom. We only getting this. They're only making this. They're only making this movie because they want to placate to get Spanish dollars. That's the only reason why they're doing it. And then they try to advertise like he's the first Spanish hero. No, we just talked about the first one that got a movie.
That's every superhero movie. That's the thing.
Who's the other?
No, they said he's the first. They in the. I gotta find the picture, but the poster was like your first Hispanic hero to get a movie. No, he's not. Miles Morales is.
Ted, though, my nigga.
Ted Cord.
Yeah.
All right. I'm letting it go. Dropping it. Move the fuck on. Hate you.
Can I say one thing? Can I say just one thing?
Ted. Fucking Ted.
Go ahead, Rita. Go ahead, Rita.
It's too late now. Never mind.
All right.
Fine.
Moving on. If you want to get as in depth as all your comic book needs, like Trade does, Free Comic Book Day is coming May 6th. So if you go online to freecomicbookday.com, you can see who's participating when you put in your zip code, and you should be able to indulge in Free Comic Book Day. Moving on. Harry Potter Ball Crawl is coming April 29th.
Ball Crawl?
Bar Crawl.
I thought you said bra. I thought you said bra crawl, but I digress.
Hey, first and foremost, y'all, this man got an A in English. You will respect his work.
But no, early bird tickets are on sale right now for $15. But if you go there the day of, it's going to be $40. So make sure you go and get your tickets. They also have $3 Bud Light, $4 rail drinks, $4 butterbeer shots, and free event pictures and raffle. So be sure to go ahead and check it out, and we'll see you there.
I will be.
So all my Ravenclaws, come see me. That's all I'm saying. Come see me.
Throwing random punches. So
wow,
there you go.
All right.
Violence.
Next church announcement. Okay.
Trauma. Growing up with trauma. All right. Moving on. WWE was purchased this past week by Endeavor, the same people who own the UFC. They was purchased for a grand total of $21 billion. Thoughts on that?
Damn.
Hey,
So
real quick.
Yes.
Real quick. Already. So with that coming back, also Vince McMahon, his little pencil mustache is also back in the forefront. So I'm not fucking with none of Endeavor's things that Endeavor owns, because Dana White is Trump's boy. So I'm just done with that shit too. But also, real quick, I saw this last night. Doesn't Vince McMahon look like the creepy guy from the train on Euro Trip?
Yes.
Excuse me. No, he look like a tall Boris from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
He does. I will promote Moose and Squirrel as tag team champions.
I'm young, but I know that one. No.
Now that I can see. I hate you. Okay.
Love you too, sis.
If you do want to hear more about more of our opinions on what just happened as far as Endeavor, specifically Rick Stroke, because he kind of went off on the whole Vince McMahon thing, you can check out some of the links that we have for sports, entertainment, and whiskey. Check out your Spotify, Apple Music, all the good Spotify podcasts, stuff like that. Should be out tomorrow, Monday morning, like 10 o'clock.
Real quick, Carolyn D. Goods over on Twitch says, I thought she was Hufflepuff, referring to Rita. And
I'm Hufflepuff.
Yeah. I'm stirring the pot.
This nigga a farmer.
Just as Circus says, Japan's number 2 hero owns WWE. And he also says, no, he looks like Walt Disney. Facts.
Low key.
That's the Walt Disney mustache.
He still looks like a pedophile. I'm just gonna say it. But moving on. So I took Miles to the movies this past week to see the Mario Brothers movie. And I have to say, if you grew up watching Mario, this was a nostalgia for you. Not giving away anything, but the little what's the name of it?
Hey, Toad did his thing. That was my nigga during that whole movie.
Hey.
He did. There was Easter eggs everywhere. Ironically,
did they refer to the original Mario in this movie?
Yes, the original Mario's.
Dino Hatton or something.
Well, was the eggs died?
I'll say it like this. Cam, it kind of, you know how the original Super Mario's movie happened when they went under New York and found the tube? The same shit. It happened, but it's a lot. It's really grounded. They grounded the fuck out of it, but it made sense. Instead of like the 90s when they tried to be cool and shit with it.
Like Trey said, they definitely went with the source material.
Yeah, but you said it was a lot of Easter eggs. So did you bring your little basket with you? I'm pretty sure you got one every Sunday because you had a healthy household.
Mom definitely
so
did.
Did you get one?
Miles
I mean, how many did you catch? Where they died? Were they real eggs? Were they the little plastic eggs? Like, what's going on?
They were the chocolate eggs. Cadbury bunny
Oh,
eggs.
okay. True shit.
I'm so dead. I'm so
Couldn't get a
dead.
Cadbury bunny egg until I bought it myself.
He gonna tell
I'm
us it's
loving
Easter
it.
eggs, but I ain't say which ones. So it was just like, okay, I just gotta assume.
So Rick, why'd you make that face when you mentioned Mario?
It's a double entendre.
Rick, why'd you make that face? Why'd you make that face?
Because I just don't fucking care. I just don't like. I'm sorry.
Because you don't like.
I
Chris
wanted
Pratt.
to. I wanted, yeah. Like it's certain people now that when you mention certain things with them, and it's just I'm just off of it. I'm just off the bandwagon. Like I'm really starting to take this anti-right winger stance, and it's just I'm sorry, it's just a lot of people I'm just not fucking with right now. Now, with that being said, I am going to go see Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I was about to ask.
You go watch that. Only because Batista is super left.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. They balance each other out. And plus, also, if Chris Pratt gets out of line, Batista bomb his ass.
Did it like he Batista bomb and a Kent. Okay. Go watch the movie. It's worth your time.
Yeah. And last off, Tetris, the movie is on Apple TV Plus. If you guys have Apple TV Plus, you should go ahead and check it out. It's basically the story of how Nintendo bought the rights to Tetris and made it the multi-billion-dollar game that we've all known and grown to love. It's actually a really good movie, so if you got it, go and check it out. Recommend it. And last but not least, go and get your merch on Blerds Whiskey Shop on Etsy. You can go and get caps, hoodies, shirts, tumblers like these. You got barbecue aprons, playing cards. Go and get all of that stuff. And also, you can go ahead and get yours on a payment plan with Klarna. So go on the Blerds Whiskey Shop on on Etsy and get your merch.
You sure you got an A? You sure you got an A?
I came over there to work. I don't sit there and do all the projects in front of classes. That's why we got group projects that we could all work for. So fuck all y'all once again, because I grew up in a great household.
You embrace your privilege.
I love you, bro.
If y'all content creators like we are, and specifically like Dre, who collects like memorabilia of all your friends' podcasts and content they do, then yes, you want to go and shop Etsy. Yeah, he's like Thanos. You gotta catch all this. You gotta get all the sweatshirts from all of us.
My thing. It's a hobby.
Yes, y'all get on that hobby too.
So how are we gonna transition into the first
all right, so yeah, I was just waiting for everybody and wrapping up. We got a lot to talk about today, and we try to get as much nerdy shit as we could in the beginning because we got to get back into reality. And the reality is Republicans are losing their fucking minds right now and doing. They just said fuck it. They literally said
right
hold
now?
my beer.
Right now? Right now?
It's more than
it's
more
not
than
right
normal.
now. Yeah, it's like,
but it's more than normal.
They put a little razzle dazzle on it this week. I'm just saying it wasn't right now, but they've
been listening to Young Dolph.
Not to say that one incident was more important or impactful than another, but let's start with the Tennessee delegation. Basically, we had two legislators removed and expelled from the damn it, not Congress. Is it Congress? Shit, what's the name of it? Senate. Yes, sorry, brain fart. Justin Jones and Justin Pearson. They were both expelled for standing up with the children who actually came into the auditorium and were protesting peacefully, which they are lawfully allowed to do, exercising their Second Amendment right to protest and use their freedom of speech. They were expelled because they stood with the children and they spoke against the gun laws and wanting to have changes made to the laws in place because of the shooting that happened earlier. They were not the only ones to stand up. There was also Gloria Johnson, who was there, a white legislator, who was not expelled. And I learned earlier today she wasn't expelled because she left one vote off. What's up, Cam?
These nuts. Tennessee expelled Huey and Riley. That's legit.
Damn.
Damn.
Good shit.
Go lay
Good
down.
Shit.
Go lay down.
Good shit.
Resurrection Sunday.
I need to get like him.
Facts. I mean, I
Right.
said it before the show, but Justin Pearson, like he gives the Pentnay slip back energy a little bit. If he had on a purple suit, he fills that role. Just give him a cane, go get him a fedora. That's it. But but I have to ask the cast, what are you guys' thoughts on the situation as it is?
Well,
I'm not political.
I'm just gonna say this: Republicans don't give a fuck about nobody but their guns. I mean, because if you just sit there and just say, "Hey, these are our future kids. These are kids. They're standing up for the right. Hey, I don't want to die because motherfuckers are just reckless with their guns. But it seems like y'all motherfuckers just care about your guns more than kids. So fuck y'all.
That's painfully obvious. Not saying that what you're saying isn't valid, Mr. Proper, but what about the 177 bills that are being brought to the table where they can basically restrict voting or even be allowed to get away with voter intimidation? So that's another issue that is like on the table when it comes to Tennessee. Like it's a lot of BS that's happening with Tennessee right now. But I mean, ultimately, America owns like most households in America. I believe the statistics are 46% of Americans have guns in their household, yet we own the most guns worldwide. Like that's so people who try to act like gun violence isn't a real thing, violence isn't this, it's not the guns that are the problem. No, it's a problem because are we the smallest nation when you think about the collective, but yet we own the most guns and we have the most gun violence in our country. Like, why isn't anybody looking at it from that lens, from that perspective? And it's because, oh, it's my amendment rights, or it's my right to do this, that, and the third. Like, no, y'all are openly killing these children, right? And then when someone kills a child, you attack the fact that they're transgender, or you attack the fact that, they were suicidal at one point in time. But nobody ever comes for a Caucasian, pale, white individual that had nothing that going on prior to that. You don't have anything to say, oh, he was suffering from mental health, he had a psychotic break, he this, that, and the third. Oh, we make excuses for this person, but we tear other people down. Like, keep that same energy. If we're going to judge one person and say, oh, he's not stable, like the person that walked into the church and killed 9 people, but it's okay for him to do that, but it's not okay for this person who's potentially transgender, because we can't confirm or deny if she has literally said, hey, I'm for sure transgender or not, but you want to tear down a whole community of people because one person did it.
So this is incredibly frustrating to me, and it just continues to be frustrating because they expelled these 2 gentlemen from their seats that they were democratically elected to, but for doing what this country was founded on. So everybody likes to say that like this was a peaceful protest. This country was founded on violent protest. Like there was an actual fucking war. Crispus Attucks was the first person to die for this country, and he was shot down by musket fire from a line of redcoats. But these 2 gentlemen who are fighting for the lives of children who were executed at a school, they banded with these people. They banded to do what they were elected to do, which is fight for the people who don't have voices to speak up for them, and they were booted out. You have rapists, sexual assaulters, fucking bigots in the Tennessee House who have not been expelled. No one has been expelled since before the Civil War, but these 2 gentlemen get expelled. This is a travesty amongst all travesties, and it just continues to just ring out that the right wing is just like, you know what? We're just going to lean into this whole racism thing. We're just going to cling to it, and then if you call us racist on our bullshit, we're going to call you racist. Also, so there is also a hearing to have these gentlemen reappointed to their seats, and the Speaker of the House Senate is threatening to pull funding from projects in the regions that these gentlemen are working on, that they work in. If they're appointed, they're threatening to pull the funding for many of their social services and a lot of projects in their areas. What does that sound like? It sounds like fucking fascism because it is fascism. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Which speaks to that 177 bills that are on the table where we can do voter intimidation if we choose to. Like, that speaks to all of that. But don't nobody want to talk about the real facts. We just want to create memes and laugh at those all day. But I digress.
So another thing that's going on in the whole right-wing circle or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Which one do y'all want to talk about next? Because we got a list of them.
I go.
Go ahead.
How about the fact that Ron DeSantis cleared a bill that says, hey, you don't need a gun registration in order to get a gun in Florida. Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Florida.
How much money?
He's
Florida.
I believe what he's doing, DeSantis is doing, is trying to bolster his roster. So when he starts running for presidency in 2024, I believe, he'll have a good portion of that vocal minority, as I like to call it, that will that will just behind him. Anything dealing with guns and or anti woke is his whole campaign. Essentially, he's like Trump with an actual political background. That's basically what DeSantis is, in my opinion.
Yeah, so
how much money is the NRA giving to these politicians? How much money is so much money that you just say, you know what, fuck people, fuck the health of people, fuck the next generation, fuck all of that. I just want this money so you guys can keep on we can keep guns everywhere. Like, I'm a person who I used to be a gun owner. I used to be a gun enthusiast. But the problematic nature of everything around me has almost pushed me into, I don't want to say I'm anti-gun because I'm not anti-gun, but a lot of this shit is just so unnecessary because so many people are dying on a daily basis. Like, because of the actions of all of these politicians and their just accepting of this money. For those of you who know, I work in education. I work at a high school. Why is it that the first thing that I think about every day that I go to work is, could this be a day where there's a kid that shows up with a gun? Could this be a day where a person shows up with a gun and starts killing kids? That is literally my first and second thought before I walk through the door. Not about my lesson plan, not about what student is going to be out, not about what we have to go through the day or what I need to teach with the curriculum. It's literally thinking about, could this be the day where I end up on the news?
No, you're 100% right, because I mean, like, my father, he's been working in education for years. I had to say thank God that he was actually moving on to the transportation area, away from actual schools. That I was like, damn, he actually got a shot to just retire and not have to worry about any gun violence or any violence at all. So I mean, shit. We'll go ahead, Trey.
So I'm sorry to skip over everybody else's comment. Of course, Genocide Circus got a zero in on you. He says that's not just Florida. Half the country has the same carry laws. Half the fucking country is going through the same shit that Tennessee just went through. We've had shootings all over the place. The whole point of this, the conversation that we're having on this stage, is that these laws in general need to be changed. It shouldn't be that easy to acquire a weapon. And there are people, we have irresponsible people, we have irrational people, we have unstable people who have access to these weapons easily that can get them. There's no checks and balances in place. And that's what we have situations like my cousin is scared to go to work. Herb's dad is scared to go to work. Me as a parent, Rita as a parent are scared that our children are going to go to school and something is going to happen. That's why we're having these conversations. That's why we talk about
it. But it hit home for me, like real, like home for real for me, this past week, because there was a shooting at a playground where adults walked up to children that were playing basketball and just opened fire in my own neighborhood. I witnessed it. I saw it. It was there for me to see. And it's traumatizing. And the trauma that is inflicted on one of my bonus children because the person who was injured was his friend. And sitting there and watching him trying to go through emotions of dealing with something that he should not have to deal with at 11 years old is heartbreaking. And there is nothing in the manual of being an adult or being a parent where I can take that pain away, where I can distract you from it. There's nothing I can do other than try to be as supportive, but also not hover. And it's a very fine line. And also the child who was injured goes to the school that my son goes to. And it's super triggering because what if they chose to not, go to the basketball court? What if we decided to get these kids that just got off the bus instead? It very well could have been my own son.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
just
So it's heavy.
Mhm.
It's heavy. And I've been sitting here watching it from the sidelines, but it changes things when you're no longer on the sideline.
And it's yes, you're absolutely right. They have, and they don't, and the people in power on that side of the fence don't give a fuck. Like, and even their influencers don't give a fuck. Another thing that became notable was Kid Rock angry at a Bud Light commercial because there was a trans person drinking Bud Light, and that was their advertisement for whatever, that's their advertisement. That's what they want to do. Drink the damn beer. But this spawned a series of people on social media who are taking aim at the beer, literally shooting it up, pouring it out. He has a video of him with his AR shooting up a case of beer. Like what? Like they don't give a fuck. They don't even realize how insensitive.
I would like to point out that Kid Rock with an AR-15 and a case of beer. One, the kickback knocked him down, and two, he missed like a third of the beer. Like it's a bright blue box, and he missed like a good portion of it.
That was the best part. Sorry, Herb. That was the best part of that video. Is first off, Dre, you're a small guy, and Kid Rock, like I know that you can shoot an AR. Kid Rock got knocked back by it, but then
do not bring it on the screen.
No,
Put it back.
I'm not falling. Hey, with this bitch, I can walk. I can hit a roll and shoot at the same time with this bitch.
I'm just gonna say about the fact that he actually is sitting there saying "fuck this product," but he bought the motherfucker to go and shoot it up. So you're still paying him, you stupid motherfucker.
That's like the niggas when they was mad at LeBron that bought jerseys just to burn them.
Or when Colin Kaepernick got a deal with Nike, and how all these right wingers literally started burning Nike. Like, I'm burning all my Nike all my Air Force Ones. Like, why?
Listen, as a sneakerhead, those videos hurt me to my heart because they were burning some nice ass Air Max. I'm just like, yo, like go get some fucking Monarchs or something like that. Don't burn the Air Max, you motherfuckers.
Go buy some $30 Nikes and burn them. Burn some Nike slides.
Right,
now I think
Cortez's, man.
No. Just burn all the Jumpmans, and I think everybody would be okay with that. Like nobody's gonna miss the Jumpman. Nobody.
I love the fact that all this talk this is the most that attention that Kid Rock has gotten in the past like weekend than he ever has in the past like 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like decade. 1999 was a long ass time ago.
Yo, you know what's funny? Like Kid Rock, it's funny that Kid Rock did his culture vulture thing, and he started out as a hip hop artist and did this. And did it to like a hardcore country dude. I need for Too Short, because for those of you that don't know, thank you, Mr. Petty, for sending me this video on TikTok, by the way. Too Short was the one that found Kid Rock. I need for Too Short to show up and just check the shit out of his ass. Like, I need for Too Short to just show up. Hey, bitch, remember who gave you your start, you little bitch ass motherfucker?
Remember where you came from, nigga?
Right. I need for Too Short to just show up and just pimp slap the shit out of Kid Rock right now.
Y'all are missing it. Nobody say mark ass nigga. You supposed to say that.
He's from
LA.
No,
but Too Short is not from Detroit.
No. He wasn't. He's from Detroit. Too Short is probably one of like the most underrated like rappers, A&R talent, whatever. He spots talent, he puts them on, he knows what it is. A good portion of like all of our hip hop, culture comes from Too Short. We don't realize it, but it is. But that being said,
Too Short from Oakland.
That's why I say we needed the mark.
Nah, but he got more famous for saying the word bitch though, because he says it.
What's my favorite word?
His bitch is trademark.
Like he actually he had like I didn't know that bitch had like an apostrophe, like an accent mark on the I.
But speaking of bitches, Jeannie.
I missed that.
Sorry,
We're
people don't
losing
know
you.
when not to. Yeah, people don't know when not to call me. Sorry, I'm live. Please don't call me. So Jeannie Thomas's husband, aka Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, was also in the news for accepting. Hey, she's an insurrectionist. She's a bitch. For accepting gifts from a billionaire right winger, Harlan Fox. And he's refusing to step down and is also making threats if he is impeached to lose his seat on the Supreme Court. How does
His ass need to go since Anita Hill. Like, he need to go.
Yeah, his great grandfather Stephen from Django Unchained would be so ashamed of him right now.
You know how? Hey, in the great words of Dr. Umar, 1,000 lashes.
Go ahead, Rita.
Apparently, the reason why he didn't feel like he had to divulge it is because he spoke to other counsel on the board and other people who are at the highest court level, and they told him he didn't have to. And apparently, there's some type of loophole where if these are close friends, you do not have to report it.
The loophole for them is this. The
How-
loophole that Clarence Thomas forgot is
However,
Hey, no, keep going. Pit me on game. Pit me. Come on.
They said that his one trip, just one of the trips, the most recent trip, was over $500,000. Had Mr.
over 5,000
had he paid for it? Had he paid for it himself? Like, had he chartered the plane himself? Had he, rented the yacht himself? It would have cost him $500K just to do that 1 week trip.
Because renting a yacht is 100,000 off top.
It depends on the yacht, because some of them is more than that.
Real quick,
nah, they politician. They were the politician niggas. Yeah, they got yacht money. That's what they do. Hella coke at.
Go ahead, sir.
Facts. Shout out Johnny to 88. Also I'm sorry, Nina Renee from HNIC. Now, shout out to you, big homie. She said that she put in a super chat. She said, "Fuck that Discord dinosaur court." She also said, how has he not been visited by the Christmas ghost and turned his life around yet? Which I think is great. And Carolyn D. says he thinks he's white and entitled anyway. Is Clarence Thomas too old to be a sugar baby? Sees nuts. God damn.
I can answer that. I can actually answer the reason why he has.
Maybe his throat game is fire and we just don't know it. But I digress.
No, I can answer the question about why he hasn't been visited by the ghost of Christmas past, because the ancestors already abandoned him.
Oh, a long time ago. Especially being as though when you're accepting gifts from a man who collects Nazi memorabilia like they're fucking Pokemon. Like, so don't get it twisted about who the fuck. Don't get it twisted about who this dude Harlan Fox is. This motherfucker is extremely problematic. Extremely.
Jamaica F on YouTube says Harlan Fox. That sounds like a comic book villain. Facts. Yes, he does.
Real life.
Yeah.
Real life.
So real life is actually imitating comics right now. So Mr. Source really should be happy with the Republicans.
Which is why I said, but that's okay. Jamaica made a comment about his teeth. I'm sorry, Johnita made a comment about his teeth, which is why I said his throat game is fire. Because if you don't have any teeth, it can't get in the way. So who knows how many times he got down on bended knee to get these free trips? I'm just saying. But I digress.
Had to bring it back. Just had to bring it back.
Real quick, I'm not gonna elaborate on it, but look into the trips that Clarence Thomas and Harlan Fox have taken on their own. There's a trip that they took.
With that shit looking real romantic.
No, real Fire Island.
It's looking
hashtag velvet rope. Stop.
It's looking real orgy.
Blazing saddles as fuck.
It's-
Nah, I'm just.
No, hold on. Hold on,
saying
hold
this
on, real
for
quick.
no reason, just so y'all know. Like, I'm not trolling. I'm saying it for a reason.
So you saying they was rich nigga broke back mountain?
Hold on. Oh, no, Dre.
Mm-mm.
For my old school South Park fans, they took a real Nambla trip.
No!
A real Nambla trip. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Google's a thing.
And don't put it in our fucking Discord. Do not put it in the Discord.
Why we can't put it in the Discord? I'm just saying, why can't we put it in the Discord? That's what the Discord is for.
There is a specific Discord.
Yes, go ahead.
No,
I'm not at all, Dre. I'm not at all.
They had the hallway scene when they was
No. Just saying.
That episode as a child taught me about child molesters, low key type shit. Like, okay, stay away from those niggas.
Johnita, she says the ancestors in the corner like, we don't claim cuz. This is the same moron who literally put the dissolution of interracial marriage on the floor. He's in an interracial marriage. Facts. Carolyn D. Good says, I have the throat that. See, I don't even want to read this.
It's given. Remember that sketch that Dave Chappelle used to do that he was like the racist black man that was in the Ku Klux Klan that he didn't know he was black? That's Clarence. That's
Clayton Bigsby.
That's
Clayton
him.
Clayton Bigsby.
Because how the fuck are you voting? How are you voting to abolish something that you're in yourself? It doesn't make sense. Unless he thinks he's white adjacent in real life.
He identifies as a white man.
Just like Candace Owens as when she got upset, like, because it's somebody who refused to fucking design her house or some shit, where they said they would rather get beat in like the ass with a paddle, like they pledging a sorority or fraternity, than to design her house, and then you get mad at that. Girl, but you're the same people who was like, well, the people decided if they don't want to, create birthday cakes or wedding cakes for gay people, then they should be able to do that. So how are you mad at this man for basically exercising the same right that you said that other people have to basically say, hey, I'm not going to help this person because it goes against my beliefs. So my whole thing is, how are you upset? It doesn't make sense.
Niggas got their picks and chooses.
I say part of the Republican meltdown is their hypocrisy, whereas the do as I say, not as I do mentality, where it's like they'll do like they'll say they're against one thing, and then when something exercises it, they'll then have a meltdown about it.
But he's
Jamaica F on
as a white man. He's Uncle Ruckus.
Jamaica F on YouTube says, what people don't understand is that although he turned his back on people who look like him, Clarence Thomas is Gullah Geechee, and he might know some hoodoo that might be why things are the way they are. Questionable in reference to what's happening. So, yeah, hey.
He need to do a better job.
Sinead, that spaghetti. That's all I got to say.
He ain't burying nobody draws in the backyard. Wait, nigga, did you say the spaghetti went? God damn.
You ain't heard about the spaghetti? Ain't nobody spaghetti in the South?
You never eat a woman's spaghetti in the South. It's a setup. Nope. Don't do it, bro.
Nope.
I don't know if that's 100% true. I think it's like 50% true.
And
that's 50% too much.
It's a strong 80. It's a strong 80. And never leave your drawers at a girl. Never leave your boxes and or briefs at a girl house neither. She gonna bury him in the backyard.
What? I ain't heard about that one.
What's this reference?
I did.
If your drawers missing too, get out of there.
Y'all don't hang around enough witches. Trust me, it's some stuff I don't ever want to do.
Your drawers are missing.
It's a lot of things. And don't come here.
Hey, she got me now.
Don't sleep over either. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's one of them. If you take a shower, take all your clothes with her. Don't let her be like, I'll wash them when you come back. So when you come back, you got some boxes over here. It's a setup.
And
Don't
also,
do it.
don't do it
one.
on. Don't NUT on the sheets. Take that with you too, because if you leave it on the sheets, other things can happen. I don't know personally, but I'm just
So
saying.
we're gonna go to the topic.
You
Nigga use
wildin'.
anything.
Anything.
I was about to
you
say,
have-
if that's the
anything that
first
you
thing you
own or
use,
have-
this bitch built different. She's off already. If that's the first thing she think of to use, she's trying to get potent on your ass. Like, nah, I need this.
Listen,
You need it
listen.
straight from the
Tell me.
tap. Like, nah, you got.
son.
That's scary.
Listen,
Get the fuck up out of there.
I'm
No.
just saying.
And don't forget to take them sheets with
I got a couple brew houses in my family. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Carolyn
I'll
Good
say,
says,
man.
Are we gonna go to the next
That's all
topic?
I'm going to say.
we
Yes,
are.
sir.
We're
Yeah.
just.
Nah,
we
just trying to
got
find
10 minutes.
You want to
Oh,
go
no,
down that rabbit hole?
It's no
Nah.
transition. We just
Yeah,
heads up, people. We're going to talk about Mandalorian episode 6. There's your transition.
Real quick, I just want to drop one more thing in there. Ron DeSantis is trying to start his own Gestapo in Florida. All right, we can move on.
All right. But before we move on, what I was trying to do was get the last little bit of comments, because thank you guys for joining us here on Twitch, especially. Make sure you drop some bits in there for your boys and ladies. That way we can make this thing grow. Carolyn was replying to Johnny that says, and his ancestors haven't passed her a seasoning recipe or nothing. She is just dry. Jenny said, that's old. That's as old as a spaghetti. I didn't know the drawers are old. She says, as dry as fish scales and salt and some flour. God damn.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking dry. Checking out the comments over
crazy.
YouTube, because I have the comments over on YouTube. I'm not trying to neglect you guys, just a lot coming in. Ebony Wiggins says that's not true. No loopholes. All funds are supposed to be reported for all Supreme Court justices. Let's see, Jamaica F. I did read that one earlier. Let's see, Wilbert Robertson, strong 80 Harlem Nights, and Jamaica F also says, if you find a pair of panties, goddamn, I was trying to move on. If you find a pair of panties with a name other than hers written in them, motherfuckers, watch your back. Somebody's still obsessed. Okay, and Will Robinson, skank up the size of cocktail weenie.
Can I say one
Shrink up to the
shady?
size of them.
Can I say one shady thing?
Go ahead.
Where is Candace's cousin, CJ? Let it marinate. let it. CJ. CORE.
Yep.
Did you catch it yet?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Where's CJ when you need him?
Damn.
Explain this to me after the show.
Will,
So,
because you were there. That's what I will. You're right.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Mandalorian, huh?
so last topic of the day, we're going to talk about Mandalorian, Din Djarin. So if you guys didn't watch it, it's going to be a spoiler full talk. So it's been a week. Get over it. It's not been a week. It's been 3 days. But hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I did. We got to see a little bit more of the progression that I had spoke about earlier of them bringing this is no secret. They're bringing all the Mandalorians back together. She's going to be the queen. I think they're still going to get together, especially after the gesture that he showed. But we did have some guest star spots on this episode that were pretty amazing. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to talk about
Mercedes, Miss Mercedes. Yes.
Well, I was gonna say we got to see Mercedes Monet in all of her glory.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I need more of that on my screen. But no, we also got Lizzo and Jack Black playing the ruling regal couple that was ruling over Plazar 15 that's playing it on the Outer Rim. And I didn't have any issue with Lizzo. I thought Lizzo did an amazing job. She was very regal. She gave off the I'm the ruling queen. And Jack Black did his best Tenacious D impersonation. He did.
No, but he did though. That's literally what he was though.
Is this the bad?
No,
So
seriously,
if
he was
it's
literally
That's Destiny's Child.
So
We've been rocking because we're fucking insane. That was my shit.
They were peak interracial swinger couple.
Yes.
I
If
got
you go back,
that vibe.
I got the vibe. Oh my
I got
god!
the. Oh, hear me out. As someone who's already been to situations like that, I got the vibe where they're the couple that would buy you that drink and just a
You're not
random
the
drink
only
just appears
one.
somewhere,
Yeah.
and you look
Oh, no.
over and you be like, oh, hey, and then she gives you the head nod. And he's holding up his glass and it's like, yeah, that couple over there, just wanted to buy you a drink. I was like, oh, okay.
I got a feeling that their parties is
That's when you gotta look at your imaginary live studio audience.
Just take one more sip. Just one more sip.
I'm over here like I need to test this.
Just
drink
one
before
more. One more sip.
You should come home with us for more drinks.
Why is this bubbling?
I am not a bull.
They were staring at Dinjon's cod piece the whole time as he was walking in.
Oh shit!
They're like
that's why Jack Black was so enthusiastic. Yes, come in, join us. More drinks. Like, wait a minute, goddamn.
Do you take secretions? Do you take secretions?
Give him the special drink. The one from the back.
All right. This might be the one that goes too far, but that vibe I got is the same vibe that he would let me go first with his wife.
No.
I'm gonna be in the closet with a Superman suit on.
You're his.
I am not a bull.
That nigga is. He's super cook action in the closet.
Hey,
I could see that though. I could see
when
it.
Jack Black's character was with the Empire, they would sit back and look at him and go, "The cuck energy is strong with this one."
You got to use the force.
Unlimited cuckold.
That nigga just sitting in the corner watching you like, yes.
Yo, I just feel like he's gonna be sitting in the corner, just being the music to the whole entire joint while you just.
No, he just spinning his drink.
Just come and grab my saber.
Horace, no, stop it. Genocide Circus. Genocide Circus. He would let you. Genocide Circus said he would let you go first because he likes the taste.
Thank you, everybody, for doing this.
It's been a good episode, y'all.
I need an adult. Oh my God. You're killing our producer in the background. Our producer is dying right now.
Yo.
Even Noopy Maneuver said, okay, up to it.
Why?
He'd be really encouraging for me, that's all. Yeah.
All right, we got 3 more stuff. Okay, so
he would let you go first for me. Like it was he would let you go first because I know a couple in real life that I was just like, I let you go first as niggas. But we can talk about that in the Discord. We can talk about
this
pineapples more.
Because that is definitely Discord worthy. So we can talk about that then.
Yes, we can have the conversation in Discord. Overall, I have one final question. About the show that is not. It's PG-13 rated, but do you think that she will bring Din Djarin on as her consort? When she rules, and she's going to be the ruler of the Mandalorians?
What kind of consort? What kind of consort is we talking about?
A sword dead dude.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, essentially.
What consort is we?
So,
do you think he's going to? Oh wait, I got a second question. Do you think he'll keep the helmet on the entire time?
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
Take
the
away
helmet
from
gotta stay on, babe.
Johnny, to shut up. Johnny. All right. Okay. All right. Yep.
The helmet is on, babe.
It's a cum source.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I'm here for it all.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. It's been fun, Dre. As always, I think this is your second, third time being on with us. We love you being here, man.
It's a cum sort for me.
Boston cream pie for his dessert. Yo, get the damn Discord. Let's go.
Hey,
thank you for joining us.
Wait. Hey, Dre, let people know where you're where they can find you.
Yes. You.
They can find me at Lovely 85. I'm fucking with you. I'm doing it on purpose. Go ahead.
I wasn't ready, my bad. But yeah, y'all can follow Popcorn the Zombie on all socials. I'm finna go to the city, the almighty ratchet mecca of the world, and do hood nigga shit for like 2 days because I need to release some stress. But I'll be back streaming this shit regularly Wednesday or Tuesday, depending on when I come back down here. We got a podcast called the Trap Nerds Podcast. New episodes every Monday on iHeartRadio. Shout out to the Black Effect. Y'all will see the next. Our latest episode Monday will have my friends, goddamn Herb and Trey on that shit. They came through and shit.
So we not friends because I didn't get asked to come.
Mama made it to iHeartRadio.
No. You see me right now, Rita? Just blame her because he the one that text me like, "Hey, what's up? Can me and Trey come on?" I'm like, I'm gonna hit snacks or shit. We ain't doing shit.
How you my cousin and I don't, you know what?
I mean, if we're being technical, you were the very first.
And until you do right, until you do right by me.
Hey, Herb, you know how you escape this? You know how you escape this, Herb? You know how you escape this?
Don't do it.
All right, y'all follow, like, share, and subscribe. Blerds and Whiskey.
I deflected the fuck out of that, huh?
Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we're used to it. Drink, motherfucker.
Drink.
We ain't doing shit and we ain't drinking shit because until you do right by me, everything you ever think about is gonna fail. Okay?
Hey, I deflected the fuck out of that, huh?